So, what the hell is going on, guys? This is Shadow Gears Parks Sensor Gaming here, back again with some more Resident Evil 2, 3...
We're in
2. Resident Evil 2, there we go. I am Chaos13, as always. Of course, I am not the one playing. That honor goes to my lovely co-host,
Shadow Necro 666, guys. Sorry, Chaos is covering the intro for me because I don't feel too well.
But
I can still kick some ass.
As of right now, because Shadow has determined we will not be able to finish the Resident Evil series in its entirety before the new one, Resident Evil 8, aka Village, comes out. Today, as the title states, it is time for the fuck it adjustment. Fuck it!
And if you're wondering what that means, it means I'm no longer limited on what items I'm allowed to use.
No more rules, no more restrictions, and no more regulations. We're going to be trying to, as of now, speedball this whole fucking thing. He's going to be trying to finish up his end. I am in tandem here within the next few days. I'm going to begin doing our Resident Evil 4, which unfortunately, unlike for Shadow, mine is a completely fresh run because I've never actually played Resident Evil 4 on the Xbox yet. But that doesn't mean much.
Which, even for me, that was a surprise because I thought he had finished it on Xbox.
No. My entire record for Resident Evil 4, my first play of it was on a PlayStation 2 when I borrowed it from my best friend's cousin for a little while. And I didn't get very far before I ended up having to give it back. But after that, I got it on the Wii, and I've beaten it a consecutive, well over a dozen times in a row on the Wii. So I have pretty much most of the entire game memorized in my head. So even though it's a fresh run, it's not really much of an issue when I pretty much know everything that's going to happen. Is it going to be a little tricky?
He has that future knowledge.
Is it going to be a little tricky? Yes. Because I will not have the Chicago typewriter. I won't have the infinite rocket launcher. I won't have a maxed out Magnum that I can use to just say fuck you to everything. But I'm going to use my own personal knowledge and knowledge I've gained from other sources in order to basically try and get this as well going as I can. And of course, after that, once he's done 2 and 3 and Veronica, and I've done 4, we're going to both have to end up doing 5 and 6 as fast as possible, and then he's got 7 still to do. That's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
I'm not sure if my save files from the 360 version of Resi 5 are, cloud saved. Shit. I might have to double check that before we do it. Because I've beaten it multiple times on the 360, I remember. So I do have, like, everything. That would be helpful. Especially, you know, having infinite ammo magnums, infinite ammo Hydra shotguns.
That would come in really fucking handy.
Yeah. So
Especially for 5, because 5 is not my favorite.
You're not alone. But mine, 5's not my favorite for an entirely different and personal reason. I've told Shadow this story. I haven't said this on stream.
Here, let's see if I remember this story.
I haven't said this on stream yet. So, when I first got Resident Evil 5, a different friend of mine, I don't know if you know him, Shadow, Death God?
Yes.
Okay, so Death God...
We have a long, annoying history with that person.
So, me and him, I used to play with him a lot back on 360 when I first met him. We both got Resi 5 at the same time, and he said, hey, let's play the whole game from start to finish. I'm like, okay. I shit you not. We did it in one night. But we started around, I want to say, 5-ish, 6-ish in the afternoon. We didn't finish until about 3 or 4 in the morning. And this wasn't because the game is hard. No. It was because, one, in the ruins stage, when you fight Wesker and brainwash Jill, Wesker's a piece of shit, first of all. Second of all, when it's down to just Jill, we spent 2 hours, just 2 hours
I
alone
remember the story now.
on that fight because neither one of us. So the little red gem on Jill's chest has actually got a health bar. You can't see it, but if you look it up online, it has a health bar. Every time you trying to rip it off, you're doing damage to it. If you shoot it, you do damage to it. But if you go over its amount with a bullet, it'll kill it. Neither one of us wanted to take the risk, especially because we had initially tried to shoot it, and somehow we were 1 pixel off and fucking killed her. So we both just decided, let's just keep trying to rip it off her. We spent 2 hours button mashing. My hands hurt so fucking bad. I could barely hold the controller anymore. And then, mind you, at this point, I've been carrying an RPG we picked up in the swamp this entire time. I never got rid of it. I've carried it this whole time. We finally get to the Wesker fight at the end of the game. Not many issues there. It's all going good. Then we get into the volcano. And I said to that guy, I said, well, should I RPG it? He's like, no, it won't work. I'm like, okay. I took his word for it. We kept dying.
And that's where you fucked
over and 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 over again. Mind you, when we started that fight, it was around midnight. We finally finished the game at about 3 or 4 in the morning. So we spent about 3 or 4 hours on that fucking sequence alone. Because we kept dying. It got to the point where hearing Wesker yell, Chris! Started to become something we used to yell at people when we played Call of Duty just to piss other people off because it drove us nuts. Finally, 3 or 4 hours, I finally said...
He's not lying, they did do that. It was hilarious.
I finally said, what? Screw it. G on him. He's like, okay, use it, fight's over. It instant killed him, it one-shot him. I literally, after the QTE for the very end, and we were watching the credits, I actually threw my fucking controller on the floor. And I'm like, you did! It wouldn't work! I actually started screaming at 3 in the morning. I was so pissed off and tired. I was literally like, you said it wouldn't work on him! And why wasted 3 fucking hours on this! I've never been so genuinely mad about a video game. And since then, it's legitimately been one of my best fucking running stories for this, but it's one of the main reasons I hate playing Resi 5 anymore. It's just because every time I do, I get fucking flashbacks.
Again?
I have Resi 5 PTSD. Add that to your fucking Reddit. Oh my god, Peter's still good after talking for like 20 minutes straight.
I'm running for Big Croc into sewer right now.
Sorry, who, what?
Running from the sewer croc.
Oh, right.
I don't think the fact that that was flammable gas really matters at this point because I've used a fucking rocket launcher.
I just call him Irwin. If anybody,
Or even kick down
if
the
anybody
goddamn ladder,
gets
you
that,
bitch.
you're in my age group. If you don't, you're very young.
What the hell was?
Just get up here.
Dude, I'm older than you and I don't remember who Irwin is.
Steve Irwin?
You said the virus turned people into monsters.
Oh, really? That one?
Types.
Yeah!
I was thinking of a
I was
fucking
sitting- I was sitting
Irwin
here
as
thinking
in
about
another reptile or something.
No, Irwin. Crocodile hunter. It's
That's Crocodile Hunter, not Crocodile.
Yeah, but it's a crocodile. I'm like, you know Steve would have fucked his shit up.
Aye, he's angry. Well, I'm gonna put my thumb up its ass.
So let me get this
Oh,
straight.
she's angry.
Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our nobody else.
That beauty, right?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the virus.
And no, we are not making fun of Steve Irwin. He was a great, wonderful man.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that we lost him.
Mhm.
I learned a lot about animals growing up because I watched a lot of his shit.
Yeah, same here. I shit you not, I watched the memorial they had for him when it aired live. I was sad the whole time, but then as soon as they had his daughter speak, I immediately, for some reason, I couldn't stop it. I just automatically had tears running down my eyes. I wasn't even like sobbing. I just, for some reason, spontaneously had tears running down my eyes because I started thinking about it. I'm like, you know, this little girl's dad was one of the best guys in the world for so many years, and he's now just gone, and she's still so young. I was sitting there thinking, God, man. It feels so fucking bad right now. No, I thought it was great because even afterward, his wife and his daughter both still took up doing what he loved doing and still did the same thing, so. How many people do you know who basically own and run zoos get their own fucking movie?
How many people?
Only him. He's the only one. That right there tells you just how awesome Steve Irwin was. He's the only zookeeper in the world who ever actually got to have his own movie. I think that was actually one of the biggest box office hits too, as well, when it came out.
I hated doing this part with Vita still.
I hated it the first time I did it, and then after I actually did it, I'm like, you know, this is actually really piss easy.
Here's what I was looking for.
Secret agent, Asian. You just talk about that too. Why does it seem like Ada's the only one from the what you would consider the main Resident Evil cast of characters? Why is she the only one who seems to be a foreigner? Can we just address that? I feel like it's racist that that's a thing. She's literally the only one who as far as anybody knows, was not born American. She's the only one that's very clearly not American, not English or American or whatever. She's Asian. Can we seriously just talk about that, man? Because I'm very actually upset with that. I don't know why I'm upset about that. Actually, on that note too, and I thought this was funny. In the original Resident Evil 1, did you know Barry Burton's voice actor was actually named Barry?
No, I did not.
Yeah, the original Resident Evil 1, Barry Burton's voice actor, his real name was Barry. I know you and I had a discussion about the guy who voice acted Richard in the original Resident Evil. So I remember telling you about the one fucking line he has.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Chill. There are terrible demons. Ouch.
Okay, yes, I remember what you're talking about now.
Why? We're talking about a character who is supposed to be white. He's white. His voice actor sounded not only Hispanic in the original Resident Evil. That's pretty much the only line he had, because he gets bitten by York.
Ouch.
And I shit you not, the actual dialogue in game is he actually says to Jill, there are terrible demons. Ouch. It's not like you would think somebody would be like, ah. No, he actually verbally says the word, ouch. It's so fucking bad. That whole game's voice acting was shitty as fuck, but it was so good. Not only that, in the director's cut version, during the live action cutscene they have at the beginning, when it's doing the whole little character reel, like introducing each of the characters, the music that plays between the regular and the director's cut is different. In the director's cut, and I actually had my dad confirm this, the music that plays during the character reel is fight music from the original Star Trek show. I'm not even joking, I can't make this up. I heard it and I'm like, why does this sound so familiar? So I put my dad in the room, I'm like, hey dad, does this sound familiar to you? And I started playing it and he's like, yeah. I'm like, isn't this from the original Star Trek during like some of the fight scenes they had? He's like, yeah, actually it is. And I'm sitting thinking, oh my fucking god, why?
I think I might have just killed Ada.
Oh jeez, no. During in the regular version though, the Resi one, the music.
I didn't remember where the first switch was in the incinerator.
Ah, right. But the music during that little character reel changes depending on whether or not you play as Chris or Jill. If you play as Chris, I don't know what the music's called. I just know that it's called the I Got a Shotgun track, because at the very beginning of it, you hear Chris's voice actor actually say, I got a shotgun. It's so bad. And then there's the fact that they painted the guy for the live action thing. They painted the guy who played Wesker's hair. They actually painted his fucking hair yellow.
Alright, what are we talking about again?
Resident Evil 1, the original one. Not the remake.
Oh, you're talking about a cutscene.
I'm talking about that live action thing they had for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, during a little character introduction thing at the end of that,
Bravo.
if you actually look closely, the guy they had playing
You'll
Albert
never get
Wesker for
silver
that
master,
bit,
G.
I am assuming he was either naturally like a really pale blonde, or he wasn't blonde at all, because his hair does not look like a natural blonde color. It literally looks like lemon fucking yellow. Like, it's literally painted yellow. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever.
They basically use like a kind of wax type thing or something. You know, people used to grease their hair and shit.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, the guy that had his hair looked like a fucking greaser. It was slicked back and everything.
Yeah.
Well, as slicked back as somebody
It
with
was
a
like
near
that, but
buzz
they
cut can
added
have.
some
Visitor clearance confirmed.
they added dye to it.
Yeah.
Until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
That game has so many memes made out of it that it's just disturbing. And not all of
That
them
and
were
then
kid
some.
friendly. And not all of them were kid friendly.
Ada? Where are you?
The main.
So I just got my achievement for one slick super spy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I managed to go through it only using the little gun
yeah,
thing this
thing.
time.
That's good.
I mean, I took a hit at the beginning, but
I know the
I still
one.
managed.
I know for sure the one meme that was made from the original Resident Evil 1 that's not child friendly was the Master of Unlocking. The running joke was because Jill basically became, quote, a sex icon for the entire series from the start. I shit you not, the running joke was because Barry would call her the master of unlocking. The joke was right afterwards somebody would say, my pants. Then of
Daily
course
parts.
there's the Jill sandwich meme.
yeah.
God, I hate that one so fucking much. Not that at the time it wasn't a funny joke, but the way it was executed in the original game is so fucking bad. Because in the remake, of course, Jill, when Barry says it, Jill kind of takes it as, haha, it was kind of funny, but she, she's still kind of shook up as she acts, yeah, thanks, that actually was pretty bad. In the original version, however, she actually acts like the whole thing was a joke, like it wasn't actually going to kill her or something, like it was a real joke. And it's just so badly executed. Not to mention the fact that the ceiling that's coming down, by the time Barry opens the door, that ceiling hasn't even reached the top of the fucking door frame yet.
Whoa there, you almost became a Jill sandwich.
Mind you, she could have stood in that room for about another 3 minutes before we even got close to that point. In the original. And it's so, like, not to mention the fact that as the ceiling's coming down, the worst fucking trumpet playing I've ever heard in my life is playing. And it's horrifying. At least I think it's a fucking trumpet. I can't even tell how bad it is when somebody who's in fucking band, a fucking symphony band doesn't know what a fucking instrument is because it sounds awful as shit.
My music don't sound bad, you sound bad.
And then, oh, that reminds me. So, there is a point when you're on the second floor in the foyer and Barry gives Jill something, and this is the weird part to it. This is, at this point, this is when you don't have the grenade launcher, which in the original version wasn't called a grenade launcher, it was called a bazooka, which doesn't look like a bazooka. So that was really actually stupid, but regardless. Before you even have the fucking thing, Barry at this point will give Jill acid rounds for the grenade launcher.
Interesting.
When he does, he gives her and he says, "Here, take this." What is it? It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. It's not even a fucking weapon. It's ammunition for a weapon that you can't use. None of the dialogue that was used in the original Resident Evil 1 makes any fucking sense at any point that is used. The only one that ever made sense was the Jill Sandwich one and Richards. Even though Richards was the most horrible fucking line in the game. You imagine how fucking embarrassing it is to be at the office, at the company office, the day you're doing your recording session for a voice actor, and you're basically told you have one line and that's it, and you read that and you're sitting there mulling it over in your head, like,
And then you fuck it up.
like, what the hell what am I saying? Then you say it, and after you've said it, your brain finally processes the whole thing, and you're just like, what the fuck did I just say?
The things I do for love.
Seriously, it's the only game where I've ever actually heard a voice actor for a character actually intentionally say the word ouch.
It's still funny.
It's again, it's the fucking best. Like, God damn it, it makes me want to put sharp things in my eyes.
Well, you don't put them in your eyes, you put them in other people's eyes.
Especially because, and this is the actual best part too. So, in the remake, when you find Richard, he actually looks like he was bitten by a giant snake because there's a few tiny little pricks on him, because some snakes actually have a full mouth worth of teeth, but they're very tiny, not meant for anything other than to hold onto the prey to help drag it in. And then you see the two big fang marks. That's it. In the original, it looks like somebody with human teeth, like a full set of human molars, just like took a little bite into him, because you can see a whole semicircle of perfectly rectangular teeth marks on one side of his torso, and it's like, that does not look like a snake bite, you motherfucker. That's not a snake bite. What fucking bit you? Because it wasn't the snake.
Sorry guys, I had to take a quick drink here. Don't want to do this part yet. Like, I think there's one more thing I can do before I do this.
Oh, and let's not forget Moonlight Sonata.
Man, why'd you have to remind me about that shit?
Okay, I'm gonna put this out. Okay, I was in symphony band for 7 years, marching band for 4. So I know quite a lot about orchestral music. I'm not entirely against it. I don't love it. I don't like it, but it's not bad to me. I don't know how to play Moonlight Sonata, but even I can tell
I do.
when it sounds nothing like Moonlight Sonata.
What was that?
In both original version of Resident Evil 1 and remake. when Chris goes to play Moonlight Sonata, it doesn't even sound like somebody attempting to play Moonlight Sonata. It sounds like some retarded person randomly smacking keys on the damn piano, thinking it sounds like any form of a tune, and it doesn't. There's no melody or nothing. Then all of a sudden, Rebecca walks in and says, "That sounded like Moonlight Sonata." The only thought running through my head is, get
Bitch,
your
must be a mind reader.
fucking hearing checked. That did not sound anything like Moonlight Sonata. It didn't even sound like an attempt at Moonlight Sonata. And then she tries it. In Resident Evil 1's original version, she kind of gets it, but completely screws it. In Remake, she gets it, but hits like about 5 wrong notes with the sheet music sitting in front of her. Now, if she can actually read the thing, and she knows how to play a piano, how did she fuck it up? That's kind of the question I have. And then she says, "Let me practice for a bit." And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, too, like, okay, why? What fucking significance has even been brought up to imply that this is somehow important? When we've got the living dead walking around the mansion, we've got giant fucking snakes and spiders all over the place. But why is it important that I let you practice playing Moonlight fucking Sonata for, as far as I know, no fucking reason whatsoever other than your own amusement?
Yeah, because, well, there is a piece of a file that you can find that talks about how there's a secret behind it. But if you never pick up that file and shit,
Again, yeah, it's like let's just like files in the Resident Evil games aren't really there for a majority of them aren't actually there for the characters in that context. They're mainly there for the player. So, other than mainly files that are triggered through cutscenes or you have to find in order to advance something, every other file is technically, as far as the in-game characters are concerned, optional. Meaning that specific file would be optional because it actually has no significance to anything
don't forget,
important.
they actually don't talk about anything that they find unless it was a cutscene.
Exactly.
So how would she even know about the secret passage?
Exactly. Not to mention the fact that, say you never picked up that file. That means Chris doesn't know either. So what fucking good does it give to ask him, can I practice? If I was Chris,
She just wanted to play some pretty music for him.
if I was Chris, my immediate thought process would be, why? It would literally be the situation where you think something, and it's something you don't want to say immediately, but your brain just makes you say it as you think it, because it's such a dumb fucking process of thoughts you're going through, you can't help but say it. Why should I let you practice this? Meanwhile, there's a zombie pounding on the door. Chris, I feel like it's
I'm having
very
to run back
important.
because I forgot to go grab something.
Chris, I feel like it's very important. Crimson Head busts through the door. Rebecca, how could this possibly be very important right now?
I still want to see what happens if you say no.
Actually,
You don't let her
something
practice.
funny that I found out actually recently. I
What?
finally know what liquors are.
Okay.
So, we have zombies, right? And then zombies become crimson heads, yes?
Yeah.
A liquor is actually the next stage. A crimson head turns into a liquor, actually.
Itchy back.
So I'm very happy that I now know that. Because it constantly kind of confused me a lot, because I knew that the liquors weren't actually any kind of an animal because I looked it up. So I was like, so where in the process does the liquor come in? And I only recently found out that you get a regular zombie, then a zombie turns into a crimson head, and then the crimson head will turn into a liquor eventually.
Okay, I just went full circle.
So, yeah, there's a fun little tidbit for you.
This is the door I was trying to come to earlier.
Yee. Wait, can we also talk about Bandersnatch?
What?
Oh wait, I forgot. You said you haven't played Veronica that much.
Yeah, last time I played Veronica to completion was back when it first came out on PlayStation.
So,
Well, PlayStation 2.
one of the enemies in Code Veronica and Code Veronica X is this weird malformed creature. It looks like a human. It's yellow, kinda, and it has only one large arm that can stretch like a motherfucker. This weird BOW.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's called the Bandersnatch. 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 Can we just talk about the fact that that is the single weirdest fucking name I've ever heard in my life?
Meh.
Also, fun fact, they're failed tyrants.
Yeah, that part I know.
Bandersnatches were a experiment to try and make a cheaper version of the tyrant, and it's a failure. So, still want to know where that name comes from, though. Bandersnatch. It sounds like a name you'd give to like some famous bandit in like the medieval times or something. What doth be that man's name? Bandersnatch.
The Notorious Bandit.
Notorious bandit Bandersnatch. The fearsome man that may be. Legit, it doesn't sound like the name you give to like a creature or something. It legitimately sounds like some name some weird criminal would have. Can you imagine a bank robber named Bandersnatch?
It'd be pretty funny.
That would be great. Oh my god. But yeah, no, Resi 5 Wesker can go straight fuck himself. Or as I like to call him, Discount Neo. Because let's be realistic, he is a Discount Neo.
He's still badass in his own right.
He is, yes, he is, but again, he's Discount Neo, and I only say that because all of a sudden now he's really strong. He can dodge bullets. he can apparently move fast enough to, quote, teleport, I guess. Or flash, whatever you want to fucking call it. Long black trench coat, black sunglasses. I mean, let's be honest, he literally just copied Neo's look, and it's just like, I'm gonna do the same shit. What?
I glitched my game.
Oh no.
I think. I don't know. I mean, it's fixable. But I could have sworn there's supposed to be like a door or something there that keeps me from walking up the steps.
Oh.
I don't know either. It's all done though. Alright, which way am
I'll be right back.
I? Yep. Yeah, that was the last one I needed the diamond key for.
Alright, I'm back.
Anyway. I'm having fun with puzzles. It's a memory puzzle. I hated these little fucking... they're annoying. Yeah, we're having none of that.
Having a know what?
Liquors.
No.
Really, I came all the way back just for another hip pouch. Fuck it.
Yes,
Here, might as well
you
grab
did.
it. This is what happens when you do stuff out of order, people. Alright, I'm going back down to the sewers. I feel stupid. Yeah, the other way might have been quicker, I don't know. No, I had that right. I gotta love the little chess piece puzzle.
Okay.
Blur.
This area. Jesus Christ! It's still alive? Now I got you.
And down he goes.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
Skip cutscene.
The cable car will take us down to Nest. My wristbands are ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it.
Fuck.
Anyway, we're almost there.
Google goggle. Google goggle. Google goggle.
One of us. One of us.
Google goggle. Google goggle.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared here.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Alright. And this is where we will be ending it for today, folks. So let me find that typewriter. Get down, Dom.
Hmm?
My cat.
Mm.
Get down.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are
Alright, looks like we're gonna be going for a minute because there wasn't a typewriter there. Just an item box.
Mm-hmm.
welcome to Nest. Enjoy your
Typewriter. Yep, there it is. Alright, we're good to wrap it up.
Okay. Done my job.
If you
again?
guys liked what you saw and you want to keep up to date with us, go ahead and drop us a follow here on Twitch at Shadow Weavers partially or PCG. If you're watching this over at YouTube at Shadow Weavers partially censored gaming, go ahead and drop us a like, a follow, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all the fun stuff. Until next time, which will probably be Wednesday for me. Enjoy your nights, enjoy your days, have fun, all the good shit. Catch you later.
Later.